gonna be reading. I'm from grade 4, and today I will be doing my project, hair fiber reinforced concrete. What is hair fiber concrete? Hair fiber concrete is basically fiber hair concrete with added with animal hair or human hair. It only has to be natural hair. This is the steps in preparation of my hair fiber. So first, I weigh the hair to 100 grams. Then I soak the hair in acetone for 5 minutes. I wash the hair to clean, dry the hair, measure the hair to 1 inch, and cut the hair. The size depends on the size of the mold. This is the materials needed. I decided to make a 5 by 5 centimeter block. I use 1 kilogram of cement, 2 kilograms of sand, 0.5 liters of water, and 9 to 20 grams of hair fiber. This is the steps in mixing my concrete. I weigh the cement and sand, and then I combine the cement and sand, and then slowly add water. I add the prepared hair fibers, and then mix thoroughly and cast the concrete mixture in molds, and then I compact it properly. In this stage, you can just use daily materials like spoons or forks to compact it. I let the concrete dry for 2 days. Then we remove the mold. I soak it in water between the temperature 10 and 30 degrees Celsius for the 7 days. My curing days are 7 days and 28 days. This is my 7-day test results. The darker colored line is normal concrete, while the blue line is fiber concrete. The blue line tends to stay more. The strength, I test status inside the university. They measured it in newtons. So for the fiber concrete can sustain more newtons than regular concrete. This is my 28 days test results. The bright pink line is fiber concrete, and the green line is regular concrete. As you can see, like the previous one, the fiber concrete can sustain more newtons than the regular concrete. This is my results based in charts. I chose to do the strength in MPa, which stands for megapascal. So for 7 days with hair fiber concrete is 7.8 MPa, and for regular concrete for 7 days is 6.74 MPa. And for 28 days with fiber concrete is 9.75 MPa, while the regular concrete is only just 5.69 MPa. My conclusion, I learned that just by adding fiber to concrete, it can actually make it reduce cracks and make it more stronger. And I get to make my own concrete, explore the different types of concrete and how the difference is. I also chose to do compressive strength because most people or most students based on this project chose to do tensile strength. If you were wondering what the difference is, it's basically tensile is a pulling force while compressive is a pushing force. One more reason that I chose to do compressive strength is because hair, when you pull it, it activates and makes the concrete stronger. So I wanted to try if when I do compressive strength, would it do the same, make it more stronger like when you do with tensile strength. Thank you. I'll be happy to answer questions.
I have. You talk about strength, you measure it, right? Between compressive and tensile strength. Again, please, why you choose compressive rather than tensile?
For me, tensile, like the first reason, most people did tensile strength, right? And also when hair it's stronger when you use a pulling force. So one of the also try is like we use like compressive force to do. So what will happen?
Okay, so I add a little bit more. Actually, I think the method that we gonna choose for testing our material is not about have many people already test or whatever, but actually it's about your application. When you make the concrete, you have to think first that this concrete used for what, and then that application it need compressive strength or something else. That's why you're gonna choose the method, the correct method, to choose that after you prove it, it will be used for what. Okay? So actually, can you give me the example of application of using your concrete?
The application.
Yes, because you choose to use compressives, right? To check the compressive strength. Okay. So the application that need or require the high compressive strength is what? Any ideas? Bridge, right? But actually bridge have many ways of strength. Maybe like the floor for like storage, a big storage or factory that it need like a heavy weight, right? There are many heavy weight placed on floor. Street. ใช่ไหมโอเคไหม โอเค next question please question
Other than hair, can we use other fibers, other types of fibers in the environment?
We can.
Can?
Yes.
Can you give me an example?
We can also use animal hair, and we can also use like the hair inside the coconut. We can also
why
but it's not going to be like that strong.
how do you think about the synthetic fibers like plastic fiber filament? It will give the same result or different one?
I haven't researched for this topic yet, but I think it might give the same result.
Any questions? I can add a little bit for your information. Actually, my research thesis is about filler put in some material, same. But the problem of synthetic fiber is about the polar and non-polar. So the material, like for example, concrete, it might have like polarity, and the plastic fiber is no polarity, so it's not really blended. It has like it's at less friction. So when you put plastic in some material, right? So it's free, so it's not really helpful. It like you just make the property less than not to put inside because of the mass, you know. For whole concrete, it might have can accept this pressure. But if you put the filament inside and it's not really like strong bonding together, you make it less concrete. So that's why it's poorer. That's why I think it's about natural hair might have something like easily to blend in. But if you use plastic filament, it's like slippery and you feel it. The more like you have less concrete. Right? You put something that is not necessarily inside your concrete. Not make it better, but make it worse. But I'm not really sure, okay? But this is what, from my perspective. Any questions? ไม่มีขอบคุณค่ะ